Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. Tune in for a vibrant mix of fashion, finance, and life's essential foundations. Join us for expert interviews, insightful discussions, and empowering insights to elevate your lifestyle. From fashion trends to financial tips and personal growth strategies, we've got you covered. So grab your headphones and get ready to be inspired. Tune in now to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show and embark on this exciting journey with us.
Welcome back here at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Talk Show. I'm your host, Antonette Waite, and today I have Jim McLaughlin for you, who is a transformational management consultant. Jim, welcome to the show.
Hey, Marie, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, so I'm really excited. You're going to be part of the Fire of Life event on September 25th. So tell me, what are we supposed to expect from that day from you?
Oh my gosh. Well, come prepared because you may be surprised at what you get from being there. I'm going to be talking about what it's like having given a TEDx talk and the value in what that can provide to your brand, to your company, to your future, and for the world. I've coached probably 100 people preparing to get on that TEDx stage, and I've also had a hand in selecting speakers to go on that stage. I've been a TEDx licensee for, 12, 13 years now. So I've seen a lot, and I'm eager to share that with you to help you get to that next level, to make the impact that you want to make in a way that is worldwide recognized. And, there's nothing quite like having a TEDx talk available as part of your your collateral materials, if you will, just to have it. And having gone through that process, we've had several people that have it's been a life-changing process just going through that process. And anyway, I could keep going on and on about it, but
I've heard how intense the process of getting into TEDx Temecula. So can you share us a little bit of what that is?
Yes, absolutely. So it's quite simply, there's really two ways. We're out looking in our own community for people who have something to share, to have an idea we're spreading. But primarily we get our speakers through an application process that's on our website, TEDxTemecula.com. And in that, there's several open-ended questions so we can get a sense of who you are, what you want to speak about, what your topic is. And then we ask, or as part of the application, we ask you to create a simple 2-minute video just on your phone, upload it to YouTube or wherever, and send us the link so we can get a connection with you as you're presenting what your idea is. Now, we're not looking for great speakers. We're looking for great ideas and the people that go with them, right? Because that's a big part of what makes us successful is, and maybe what makes all TED Talks and TEDx Talks successful, is we're speaking about something that is near and dear to us, something that we're involved in, we're engaged with, we developed or we discovered. And when we can tap into that aspect within ourselves and share it, it just comes out beautifully. It doesn't need to be polished. It communicates well. So is it difficult? Well, it can be, because sometimes we're looking for a way to express something, or but that's where the coaching comes in. That's where the feedback comes in from not just me, but from other speakers and other people on the coaching team, on the organization team.
So on September 25th, you'll be able to help the attendees understand how to become a TEDx speaker.
Oh,
right?
Absolutely. We're deep in that process right now. TEDx Temecula is on the 27th of September. So we'll be, the speakers, they'll be having their dress rehearsal the next night. So I'll have plenty of fresh information and knowledge to share with you all.
Wow, that's exciting. So September 27th, and it will be at the Old Town Temecula Theater. Am I right? Is it the same?
That's correct. Starts at 10 a.m., goes till about 3:30. And then we have a private speaker reception after that. If there's tickets available left for that, then that's something you should check out as well. You get one-on-one time with speakers that way.
Yeah, I'm excited. I heard also that Glenn Morshower is going to be one of the featured speakers. So tell me, who are the speakers and what are they going to be talking about?
Oh my gosh, I didn't come prepared to tell you all of them. We have 8 speakers, and Well, I'll just share the one with you or with you all that Marie and I were talking about right before we started. So it's a woman here in town and her daughter, and which is rare. We usually don't have two people on stage at the same time, but her daughter is special, has special needs,
Okay.
and it's about the journey that they've both taken. And I can't say more without giving it away. And
Yeah.
I don't want to do that because, one of the things that coming to an event is having an open mind and not really knowing what you're going to hear because
Okay.
we develop preconceived notions. I have a story that I used to tell about, if you saw that there was going to be a high school teacher, you might not think be all that interested in. So we want you to come just to see what you'll find out. But it's a wide variety of backgrounds, a wide variety of topics. That's something we do deliberate so that there's something for everybody. And there's also that surprise aspect is you're going to get something from people that you didn't expect you might, like a high school teacher.
Yes.
But
And
they're all over the map, from actors to moms.
okay. And you normally get about 300 to 400 people in this event, right?
Yes,
And,
yes. The
and there's
theater
also,
is sells out at 360, and we usually have a pretty full house.
okay. And you also include lunch for
That's
people to
right.
enjoy. Okay. Well, I've always enjoyed the lunch at TEDx Temecula. So I love going there. But, for everyone out there, make sure that you check out TEDx Temecula.
Yeah, TEDx, TEDx, Temecula, all one word, or no spaces or dashes or any of that in there. Just
Okay.
TEDxTemecula.com. And you can access the ticketing site from there. You can see some of our previous talks there and even the application to speak for next year.
Okay. And then they can get the ticket from actually fireuplive.com if you want to do that, or you can go straight to tedxtemecula.com and you can get the ticket. So whatever works for you guys. If you can't find it, you can also call Jim, or you can call me at 619-453-4664 or 951-378-5316. Anyway, Jim, I have a question for you because I know you have been helping a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs for your coaching. You're still doing that actively, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I recognized over the past, I became more known for TEDx Temecula than I did for my own business. I don't
Okay.
make any money from TEDx Temecula. It's a passion project. It's all volunteer effort. And everybody is a volunteer on the team. Nobody makes any money, including the speakers. And so my business, and really it was an outshoot, if that's a word. It really came out of my mission in my business, which is to elevate the level of conversation happening in my communities, to have people talking less about what's wrong and more about what's possible. And in a business setting, when people are complaining less and solving problems more and thinking outside the box and getting outside their comfort zone, as they say, and trying new things and experimenting and working in an environment where that's nurtured, it could, because innovation is critical to any business. I don't care what you're doing. You've got to be thinking about what's next, what's coming, how can I make my product or service better, all of that. And so it's my privilege to work with the TEDx speakers, but also to work with high achieving business owners to help their teams thrive
Mhm.
and to produce not just great results, but a great life for themselves and a great organization, business, whether it's nonprofit or for profit, for the community that they serve. There's just nothing better than that in my mind. So it's my privilege to be able to do that. The name of my company is Effective Action Consulting, and that's what we're about, is having you take effective action towards the vision that you have, the dreams that you want to fulfill, the difference that you want to make in the world.
Wow, that's amazing. And I know how amazing your coaching is because I did experience your process of coaching, and I always loved it. And it really helped me for my own personal, process of producing events. So
Yeah, yeah, and look at you. Look what you've done. Look what you've accomplished. That's
I
so
know
thank you.
it's still a lot of work, Jim, and I think, with coaching, you have to constantly have someone really talking to you and, helping organize your mind when you're doing all kinds of projects, especially with someone like me. I do so many projects. I don't know how many I have on my plate, but, I think for many years of doing it, you learn, a system, and you create a good system to make it happen. But
Hmm.
with your mentorship, with your coaching, truly helps or make it more, you fine tune the process, you make it better on how you do it. So
Yeah, and getting past the persistent roadblocks, right? The things
yes.
that we just struggle with. I mean, that's the golden part there is just like how do I, you know, people don't like to have, confronting other people like, or
Mhm.
having difficult conversations, those kinds of things. Well, but sometimes that's the most important conversation you can have in your business, not because you need to shut somebody down or make somebody wrong, but because something comes out of those conversations that isn't going to happen if we don't have them, right?
Okay.
It could be a true breakthrough for your business. So,
No, exactly. And so I wanted to make sure that people can get a hold of you, but we're going to go take a commercial break. And for everyone out there, don't go away. We will be right back with Jim
Welcome to the
McLaughlin.
Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.